Hi friends! I thought now would be a good time to kind of do a life update, check in and see how everybody's doing, and also just share how things have been over the past few months. You know, obviously it's been a very challenging time, a tumultuous time, an emotional time, but just wanted to share that for me, everything has been going as good as can be. You know, I want to say things are going great, but I don't want to say, how wonderful my life is when there's so much pain and suffering and everything that's going on in the world. But to be completely honest, once COVID hit and things started to shut down and we couldn't travel anymore, I actually got maybe 5 times as busy as I was before. Everybody turned to marketing and promotion and social media and digital marketing and advertising to help get the word out about their business, if they were open, if they were closed, if their hours were changing. Happy to report though that all my clients were retained. Everybody is thriving, everyone is doing well. Had me working probably from 4 a.m. to midnight every day during all of that, but that's okay. I totally identify with each and every one of you if you were going through a challenging time. And that's why, for the most part, I try to keep my posts uplifting, inspirational, entertaining, and hopefully it makes you smile. The Best Hawaii turned 2 years old, which has been a wonderful experience, and I'm so happy for all of your support. You can still watch weekly episodes every Wednesday, released on all social platforms, and you can also watch it on Hawaiian Telecom's Video on Demand and in flight on Hawaiian Airlines. And so that has been a true blessing. Coming up next month, I'm super excited because the whole month of August is going to be dedicated and devoted to our local music makers. Just wanted to share a lot of love and mana'o with you guys and let you know that, every once in a while I start to feel a little bogged down and that I don't really want to talk about my mastectomy anymore. And so when I go forth with that idea that this is going to be the last post, or this is the last time I'm going to write about it or talk about it, I get a deluge of supportive, amazing, and wonderful messages from people across the world. And then it inspires me again, and then it kind of keeps me going. And so hopefully, you don't tire of me just sharing my experience. But one thing that I have found that has been truly wonderful and absolutely a blessing in all of this by going public with my surgery is that I have met women and some men from around the world who have gone through something similar, are going through the same thing, are also having mastectomy, are having surgery, people who are recovering, people who knew people that were recovering. And that has been a beautiful thing to meet other people who are just like me and coping and thriving and able to share their stories. And so I really can say that that has just been an absolutely exceptional experience, meeting other women from around the world and hearing their stories of survival and bravery. And just my simple decision has really taken my experiences to new heights. So I'm really grateful for that opportunity to meet and chat with and get to know other people from around the world. So I'm really grateful for that. I also wanted to open it up for Q&A. So I asked some of you to ask me anything and wanted to share some of your questions and answer them. So this will be the last part of this video in case you're getting bored. So the first question I wanted to answer is, why no breasts? Do you regret it? So essentially, if you're not familiar, I had rather large natural breasts. My aunt, mom, and grandmother all had breast cancer, and I tested positive for a genetic mutation that showed that I had a very high and strong predisposition to breast cancer. So in order to prevent breast cancer, I removed my breasts. So I literally had a surgery to remove my breasts. When I initially met with my primary care physician, then met with my surgeon, and then met with 2 other surgeons, all of them were very encouraging that I get breast implants. And I did not feel that that was the right choice for me, even though I had grown up since teenhood with rather large breasts. I just felt like I didn't need it. I just wanted to go flat. I wanted to have one surgery, be in and out and be done. And when I went through the process of discovering all the different options of the different types of reconstruction surgeries, which included implants, which included tissue placement from parts of your body, fat grafting, and all the different options, I even more so believed that I just wanted to take them out, sew it up, recover, and be done. And so that essentially is why I did what I did. A lot of women that are pre-vivers that did this surgery to prevent getting cancer, a lot of them do have implants, which nothing is wrong with that. And more power to them, but it was just a decision that I didn't want to do it. But if I do change my mind and eventually down the road want to get implants, I guess, that is an option down the road. There have been some people that asked me about removing my breast implants. I didn't have implants. They were all natural boobs. Sorry. Do you miss being on the news? So I was a news anchor and I worked on the news here in Hawaii for 7 years. I've also hosted many TV shows, so I've been on TV for about a decade. Do I miss being on the news? No. Do I miss knowing everything that was happening on the news? Yes, because when you're a journalist, you're very well read, you're very educated, you know all of the details. When I would cover murder investigations and stabbings and brush fires and all that, I knew all the details because you had to take all that information and condense it down to just a few minutes. So knowing everything about everything is what I miss, and that essentially is priceless. Knowledge is priceless. How do you make money? Well, 6 years ago when I quit being a news anchor, I actually started my own digital marketing PR firm. So I have clients of which I do their social media, branding, content curation, photography. I also do freelance, right? A lot of my work has been seen internationally and nationally. And so that's essentially how I make money. During this COVID experience, I've actually been really busy with voiceovers, voicing commercials, podcasts, just a whole interesting array of things. And so that's actually how I've been making my money. So I have my own business and then I write and then my voice makes me money. So that's pretty cool. What do you think of social media? So to be completely honest, I have two feelings about social media. Number one, I think it's wonderful, exceptional, and fantastic at communicating and keeping in touch with people. And then number two, I think it's fake. I think most of what you see is fake. Most of what you observe is filtered, altered. It's not very true and authentic and genuine. But I do really appreciate those that are true, authentic, and genuine. And I do also appreciate people who utilize it as a way to communicate, entertain, inform, educate, and authentically keep in touch with people. So it's a double-edged sword, social media, but it is a very valuable key element in marketing, promotions, and for business and personal use. And last question. Where do you want to travel next? Anywhere. Honestly, my bucket list has always included places like Tahiti, Greece, Spain. I don't know when that will be, but I'm hoping it will be within next year or something. But essentially, we got to stay safe. We have to do what we need to do to stay alive and keep others safe and healthy. And so with that, hopefully everybody has a wonderful and a beautiful rest of your week. Thank you so much for being supportive and loving and spreading kindness. And I really appreciate all of you.